So you're stepping into the world of IT security, and you keep hearing about the CompTIA Security Plus certification. It's pitched as this essential starting point, but then you hear it's for people with some experience. Is it truly for beginners?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's often called entry level, but the term itself can be pretty misleading in the IT world. I think it really depends on what you mean by beginner.
Let's dive into that. The Security Plus certification is a vendor neutral credential designed to validate baseline skills for core security functions, equipping people to defend networks, devices, and data. But CompTIA itself recommends about 2 years of IT experience, particularly in networking or technical support, to tackle its comprehensive topics like risk management and threat identification.
Exactly, and that recommendation immediately sparks the debate. Is it truly entry level if you're advised to have 2 years of experience first? It's a fantastic foundational certification, but it's probably not for someone walking into IT with zero prior knowledge.
Right. So, for those completely new to the tech world, tackling Security Plus directly could be a really steep climb. Concepts like encryption protocols and compliance might feel overwhelming without a basic grasp of IT infrastructure and networking. The thinking is that certifications like A plus for general IT support or Network plus for understanding network infrastructure can provide a much smoother on ramp.
Absolutely. Think of A plus and Network plus as the essential building blocks. You really need to understand how computers and networks function before you can effectively secure them. For someone with that groundwork already laid, Security Plus then becomes a very accessible and valuable entry point into the world of cybersecurity. It's the logical next step.
That makes sense. Let's look at what the Security Plus exam actually tests. It's designed to assess practical understanding and critical thinking, covering domains from threats, attacks, and vulnerabilities to identity and access management, technologies and tools, risk management, cryptography, and operations and incident response. It really emphasizes foundational concepts over deep vendor specific tool expertise, which reflects the realities of entry level cybersecurity jobs. This emphasis on foundational concepts over specific tools is crucial, right? It means the certification is teaching you how to think about security problems broadly, rather than just how to use one particular firewall or antivirus. Daniel, why is that approach so important for someone just starting out in this field?
It's vital because the tech landscape changes so rapidly. A specific tool you learn today might be obsolete in 3 years, but understanding the core principles of threat detection, access control, or risk management, that knowledge is evergreen. It equips you to adapt and learn new tools quickly once you're on the job, which ultimately makes you a more resilient and valuable hire. You're learning the why, not just the how.
That's a great point about adaptability. So the Security Plus exam really aims to build that adaptable foundational knowledge for entry level roles. This brings us to its place in the broader certification landscape. Where does it fit in, and who specifically should be aiming for it? CompTIA Security Plus sits at an interesting crossroads in the certification world. It builds upon foundational IT certs like A plus and Network plus, but serves as a bridge to more advanced credentials like the Certified Ethical Hacker or CISP. Importantly, it's often a mandatory requirement for roles within the U.S. Department of Defense and government contractors due to its compliance with DoD 8,570 over 8,140 directives.
That DoD compliance is a massive differentiator. For anyone looking to work in government or with government contractors, Security Plus isn't just recommended, it's often a non-negotiable ticket to entry. It immediately signals that you meet a baseline security standard that's recognized at the highest levels. It opens a very specific and very large set of doors.
So, to wrap this up, what are the absolute key things people should take away from this?
I think it boils down to a few key points. First, Security Plus is designed to validate the foundational skills you need to defend networks and data. Second, while it's fantastic, it's truly ideal for people who already have some basic IT knowledge. It can be tough for absolute beginners. Third, remember the exam focuses on core concepts and practical thinking, not just memorizing specific tools. And finally, Don't forget its strategic value. It's a bridge to more advanced certs and is often a mandatory requirement for U.S. government and defense contractor roles. It's a powerful starting point as long as you have the right foundation under you.